Nimeona hapa the age I wanted to get married at. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to this space where we live, love, and laugh. I am excited to record this video. Okay, let's first start with a few things. First of all, thank you so much. I think by the time this video is going up, we will have made it to 200 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you to each and every single one of you. I love you. I appreciate you. I pray for you. If you had no idea, and I pray that you may be blessed and that you everything that you do may also be granted favor as you have granted me favor. And I pray that, and I just want to ask that please let's continue to grow and share and grow this beautiful channel. Since I can't do it on my own, I need you guys to help me do that. Sawa? So to be intentional about that, let's grow our channel. Let's do this together. Let's spread hope. Let's inspire people. Let's give people the opportunity to live, love, and laugh. Okay? By being part of this beautiful community. Alright. That aside, I also want to say thank you to everyone who has been part of the God David stories. Thank you, Mato. Thank you, Pastor Kitty. Thank you, Elsie. Thank you, Ndoati. Thank you, Mom, the queen of our hearts. You know, as in, I'm grateful for each and every one of you, for your beautiful story, for your encouragement. And I hope that you guys can be able, if you haven't watched those videos, please, I ask you to go watch, because you will learn something. There's something you can pick from that story. There's something you can learn from it. Okay? Nikasema, do I do a God David story? Nikazambia, well, is it necessary? I think so many people have said so many things. And then I told myself, if I'm going to do a God David story, then I want to go back and actually, because I write things down. I have told you my love for notebooks. It started a long time ago. I have written things down, and so I'd prefer to go through all my journals and find a story that feels this one I must tell. But then I realized I don't have time. I don't have time to go through all those notebooks, because there are a lot of notebooks. Until the other day, I got prompted to think about my 5-year plan for life. Mimi tu ama time inaenda haraka. Where is time going? Juzi tu I was turning 20. Guy, I don't know where time is going. But here we are. And I got prompted to think about the next 5 years of my life. Nikakumbuka, wait a minute. I had written a 5-year plan like 5 years ago when I turned 18. So, and it's now 5 years. It's now 5 years later. So why not look at that and see what God did? Wouldn't that be interesting? So I have been writing. I'm sorry also for the noise, just in case there's noise, but I don't know if, because when I edit, sometimes it's scanning, sometimes it's scanga, because I know kids are playing. So just in case, I'm gonna songesha a microphone. We're absolutely sure that you guys can hear me. Let's ignore the wire, please. What I'm saying is what is more important. Okay. This is going to be a video that's all over the place also, because there are things I want to also say, but I'll say them at the end. Sawa. About me and about the channel and about our engagement. So this book, my mom got it. Hata sijali to wapi, because I think I wasn't really careful about how I'm putting my thing back then. But you see how old it is. Does it look? It's old. It's really old. Alafu imeandikwa, can you see? Chelsie, my book, the book, my book, the book. So this book, I've had it since I was 18 years old. This was after I finished KCSE, my high school, and Mimi, I can't wait to start writing. I can't wait to start publishing books, because the amount of wisdom and wealth that is in these notebooks. As I was saying, there's a manga, like I read some of the things I used to write. I'm thinking, how did you know such, how did you know such things at this age, young girl? It's incredible. So I want to read for you a few things. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to go through this, you can call it a journal. I think, okay, I learned how to journal when I went for therapy, but I have been writing things down. I didn't know the meaning and purpose of journaling back then. Yeah, so I was just writing, but now I intentionally know the benefits of journaling and how I can use that for the benefit of my mental health. But so, okay, yeah, so I think we just get right into it. Let's go to my 5-year plan. That's what I want us to do. I didn't date it. I don't know why. I don't know when I did it, but it was after August, because I see the previous day was August, so I don't know when I wrote this. This girl didn't write, but see, one of the things that I wrote, this was when I was 18. I had not even joined university. See what I wrote down here: Advocate Mwende. Okay, so I wrote a letter to God. I wrote a letter to God here. I won't read it, but it was just committing everything that is in my 5-year plan to Him. Long letter, this side and this side, both sides. And then now, you see what Danganyi, just look here. 18 to 23. I'm now 23, turning 24 next month. Napenda December, as in, not just because it's my birthday month, but December is a beautiful month. Do we agree? Do you love December as much as I do? It's such a good month. It's full of joy and cheer and love. So my 5-year plan was 18 to 23. I wanted to volunteer in a what can I call it? In a program called Bridge. Bridge is, anyway, but it's a good thing, so I don't mind. Bridge is a program that happens at various points, mostly churches, where young people who have finished high school, KCSE, come together for a few months and just learn about life after high school. Let's say it prepares you for campus and life in general. I went through it, a couple of my friends went through it. It's beautiful. It's life transforming. You get to learn a lot and have your life have meaning and purpose at such a young age. You know, I'm grateful. Nasemanga that I'm so grateful for my parents, because my parents are those people who kuna kitu na happen, it's beneficial to our daughter. Go. In fact, how much? Nisawa, nitalipa. You go. Like, my parents are the most beautiful people, actually. As in, first of all, hawapangi wametukazia. Only kazia, especially my mom, lakini there is nothing that I have ever wanted to do that is beneficial, that can improve me, that can develop me, even just socially, like just going for a camp or for a games day or for a sleepover. My parents have never, they've always, I think they've done a good job, honestly, to try to grow me in all areas of my life, spiritually, emotionally, physically, to me to exercise. but physically pia wamenilea, like wamenifeed. My parents have done a really good job raising us, and thank you. Like for every opportunity that I was there and I asked them or told them nataka kwenda, they without a doubt, like obviously they asked the basic questions. What is this? They wanted to know. And let me tell you, if you want your parents to trust you, young people, just be open. Just be open to sharing somehow your life with them. Because when I tell them I'm going for bridge and I need, let's say, money for fare or I need nini, sometimes I'd ask my mom to drop me so that aone ukweli naendanga every Saturday nikiamka asubuhi naenda huko, and we talk about, okay, nilikuwa nataka kuenda deep into those things. But if you want, I think not just for young people but for everyone, if you want your parents to trust you, even now when you're older and you want your parents to trust you with finances, with big decisions in life, you have to show them that you are responsible and that your word, that what you say is what you mean. Deviating, but that's what bridge is. So my plan was to volunteer in bridge, which I have done. I think only last year and this year. Last year I wasn't as active, and this year I also blame Corona. But I also haven't been as active this year. But sindio, at a bridge, if you're here, tried to volunteer. Then the other thing I want to do is high school ministry. In a way, I have done high school ministry, but probably not to the extent that I wanted to do. Like if I think about it right now, not to the extent that I thought I would have done. I wanted to have completed my degree, which I have, and graduated last year. I wanted to do volunteer work with different organizations, which I have had the privilege to do. The thing that I wanted to do between the 18 and 23 is to figure my life out in terms of what I really like and want. That's why I was saying volunteer work with different organizations. Because I was telling myself during this time that between 18 and 23, I'm so young, I won't have any real responsibilities. So why not use this time to figure out what I really want in life and try out everything. Mimi nimejaribu everything. Even though it's not paying handsomely, even though it's not like, my parents can tell you, my siblings, my friends can tell you, I have been working ever since I finished Form 4. I have worked everywhere that I can or was given the opportunity to, and it's because I didn't want to become older and think, I wish I would have done this, I wish I would have tried out this, or when I'm older, I'm not saying people who are doing that. This was just my plan. This was my plan. So I have worked for so many, okay, not so many, seems like 100, but I have really tried to be everywhere and see what I really love. Where I want to settle in. I hope that makes sense. So I have done so many jobs, which was incredible. Some were just volunteer work, I didn't get paid. Some places I got paid really well. I was just like, wow. And some places ilikuwa tu nimekuja hapa tu kuwasaidia ati. Sijakula kutoka pesa. Out of the money you're paying me, it's not Anyway, the other thing was establish Azura. Azura, young friends, my friends, my good friends. Azura is a name that you will hear definitely again. I wanted to establish an organization called Azura by the time I was 23. I don't think I want to talk about it, or I know it's definitely a name you will hear again, or it's not the exact name, another name. It's something I still have in my heart and I carry it, but I do not know how best yet to implement it and to do it. So that is, but ilianza it wasn't called Azura, but ilianza, and then it just didn't have proper structure, so it didn't survive. It didn't survive, but definitely a name you'll hear again. Definitely something I need on my to-do list, but not now. Then the other one was build my CV, and the other one was to date right. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. By 23, I wanted to have, okay, let me just say that by 23, I wanted to at least have found someone I can sometimes I wish I could tell you some things. I'm thinking, you can't say that. You want up at the age I wanted to get married at. Let's just say that God is a good God, and He's a faithful God. That was my 5-year plan, and I can say that God has done it for me. Oh, there's another thing in my 5-year plan, which was to join Kenya School of Law, because I wanted to do my degree in law, which I did. I'm grateful to God for that. And then postgraduate degree. I think I didn't know at that time. I didn't know at that time what age I'd go. I don't know why I didn't know when I would join Kenya School of Law. I don't know why. Because it's under 10 year. It's under 10 year. You see that I had a 10-year plan, so it's under 10-year plan. I don't know why. But I have joined Kenya School of Law, and if not for Corona, we got Memaliza at 23. So God has. I think that's what I would share. For my God did it. So I just wanted to show you that God is faithful. I was 18 when I was writing this list down. Didn't know how things would work out, obviously. Had no clue that this is where my life was heading. But to look back and see His faithfulness, and to remember how scared I was after finishing high school, because I was called, funny story, I was called to Moore University to study human resource. Funny and interesting story. But deep down in my heart, I wanted to study law. I knew with everything that is in me that I wanted to study law. So this meant that I had to do parallel. I had to, be a self-sponsored student. We are an okay family financially, but it's not, it's as you get, it's not that money is just waiting for you just to spend it. If there's money, there's obviously other things it's been spent on. So soma ndo ukwe government sponsored, you get. But now here I was telling my parents that I really do want to study law. It's something I really want to do. My mom should give this story one day. Iyo barua ya university sikuifungua. My mom is one who looked for mangu ali download. Yeye ndio alichukua print. She's one who started filling in the documents or just preparing for Moore University. Mimi nikaambia Mungu, mimi siendi Eldoret. It's not like I had anything, but I don't have anything against Eldoret. I just said, mimi siendi Eldoret. Mimi nataka kwenda University of Nairobi. Nataka kusoma law. And I want to be an advocate. And I don't know how. Because I know it's going to take a lot of finances. Being a self-sponsored student is very expensive. Extremely expensive. Because this is school fees close to... I wish I was asking my dad. It's close... Let's just say you're going to spend close to $1 million. Let's just say that. Because apart from school fees, there's hostel, there's food, there's transport, there's upkeep. So even more than $1 million. I'm asking my parents to invest all of this money. Na government imeniita nikasoma human resource. And I'm so grateful that my parents, and especially my dad, was like, if this is what you really want and you're sure about it, then fine, we'll make the sacrifice, you know. And as in Nina Samanga, to look back and see that I have never lacked school fees. That I have never lacked school fees, that I have lived comfortably. Even though there were, issues here, there, to see God do it for me, to see Him faithfully take me through all that, to see God provide for my parents in ways that are miraculous and beautiful, just so that my sister and I and my other siblings can go to school, is unbelievable, And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to my parents and for their efforts. Kabisa. So that's my God did it story. Even going to Kenya School of Law, it's also, see it in one bob? No, it's money. But to see that God has provided God. Actually, I wrote it here. I said, Spirit, lead me where my trust knows no borders. It's just the ocean song. This was my song during that time. Lead me where my trust knows no borders. Like, there is nothing that is impossible for God. Let me walk upon those waters. Wherever you will come, Lord. As in, just take my feet to those depths. Let my faith grow, and truly He did it. If you do me, it's so long. What has changed? Lighting has changed kidogo. But to look back and see that God has done that for me, I'm grateful, and I know that He will be able to do it for you also. Continue to trust Him. Yeah. I think that's it on that. We can talk a lot about it, but it's it will. So there are things I want to tell you. Number one is that if it's not obvious, I'm a student still because of Corona. And so I have an important one-day exam coming up, and I need to adequately prepare for it. And so I will not post as often. I have tried to accumulate a few videos so that they can just be airing before we come back to normal programming. Yes, I say that like I'm a TV show. Wow. So that's what's going to be happening as I study. Because yes. So I have to put my 100% focus on that and then get back as soon as that is over. So in the meantime, what will be happening is my friend Sheila and I have been recording videos on the BBI. Mimi najua wewe hujasoma na najua you just thinking whatever. You won't read it. Excuse me. Yes, niwe naongelesha. You have to read the BBI. You have to make it your business, because this is our country, and these decisions being made will affect us, and especially us young people. Let's be very intentional about being concerned, because whatever decisions are made without us will come to bite us back. Okay, so tukwe rada. And so what we want to do with Shiro is to help you read it. So we shall read it with you. We shall break it down into videos so that it's easier for you. Because in a YouTube you watch videos, indio. And so in your free time, when you're just cooking, or when you're whatever you're doing, when you're just in a mat, you can just put on your earphones, or tabia mbaya kuweka earphones ukitembea. You can just do that and listen to what we're saying. Because we're not going to give you our opinion, we're just going to read what it says, and it's important, guys. It's lazim, please. Tusome, tujue, we make an informed decision. Yeah, young people, it is a must. It is let's love our country so much and we can't afford to let other people ruin it. It is our future. So unasemanga the future belongs to the children. Sasa ni wao sisi children tumekuja. This is the children tumekuja sasa. You know? We can intentionally make decisions. We can vote, we are of age. So don't wait don't think easy vitu has any effect because I'm just 18, I'm just 19, I'm just 20, I'm just 25. The decisions that are being made about tax, utaanza biashara, they will affect you. Decisions that are being made about land, you will want as a young person to start investing in land. Excuse me. Like government, some of us, whichever, will want to vie for this position. So to be intentional and know what's happening. Like never emphasize that tena, like please to some BBI and to know what's happening. The other thing I want to say, like I don't know, if you record a lot of video to get 30 minutes, you panic. It's like, wow, you have become so long. Okay, the other thing I want to say, is that I know there is a conflict on whether my name is Chelsie with an SEA, like the football team, or Chelsie with an SIE. So funny story, which I hope to make it short, is that my name, birth certificate, is Chelsie with an SEA, like the football team. I was named after Hillary Clinton's daughter, Chelsie Clinton. My dad. By my dad. Alafu nikifanya KCPE, watu wakamua, her name is Chelsie? Like, ukweli? Like the football team? It's it can't be. It's a mistake. No. I think call it typo. Ama hawakusikia vizuri wakaamua kuweka tu lakini z. So they changed it to Chelsie with an SIE. And during that time when you're confirming your name day one of KCPE, nikasema, this is not my name. Akasema, it's okay, nimefanya tu mtihani. We'll sort it out before the certificate comes out. The certificate came out with an SIE. Obviously next year tumeanza kujoin shule, high school, umeitisha KCPE certificate. And so it just became no sooner had than a lot of my documents had SIE. A lot of things that I owned were in SIE, in the name SIE. And for a long time I was not comfortable with it. That's why my Instagram name is, like EA. Because I most probably opened it when I was in high school. I don't remember. So the transition, I don't know, like, so for me I was like, both are my names, and me I'm just only cautious when it's formal documents. That's when I'm very cautious. But otherwise, EAIE. But now I know when some people know me as Chelsie with an SEA. So wakiambia mtu please subscribe to Chelsea's channel, the right conversation with Chelsie with an SEA. So it confuses me. Like I was like, do I change it back to do I write on YouTube with an SEA, or ningoje tu watu wazoea, or do I change my Instagram to SIE ndio watu tu wazoe? Like you see, just in case you have anything to tell me about that, you can tell me. But my name officially now is Chelsie with an SIE. Bali, it has settled. There's too much to change. And the only other document with an SEA is my birth certificate, so it's too late. Nika kubali. So it's fine. The other thing I wanted to tell you, I think that's it. We've covered my name and we've covered that I'll be doing exams. So what you'll be watching are videos that I have accumulated and series on the BBI, or just like us reading the BBI document. Yeah. I still have the desire to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I think it's possible if you believe that it's possible. So the 200 of you, I think by now, if the 200 of you could please intentionally look for 2 people. I'm not asking for a lot. Wewe tu kama mtu mmoja, tafuta watu wawili, please, and ask them to subscribe and intentionally make sure that they have subscribed. Then we will have gotten to 400 by our efforts. Hiyo 100 ingine niko sure Mungu atatupea. Okay, I know we can do this. I know we are capable of doing this. Thank you so much for every feedback, for people who comment in the comment section, for your love, encouragement. Mimi nasema tu asante. Like, you guys are just the best. And I'm grateful for even my close friends, for your support and love. I may not say it every day, but nawashukuru sana. For those people, like my best friend says, who watches my videos on like 4 devices. As in, Chelsie is the most beautiful person ever. Thank you. Thank you. For those who just, when they are working and they just want the views to go up and for me to get more hours, they just open a tab, play the video, even as they just work. Asante sana. Ashukuru sana. Like, I just have the most interesting friends. Nataka kusema tu asante. You guys are the best. You guys are the best, and all 200 of you, I love you so much. So much. Okay? I think I'll end. I don't think there's anything else I want to tell you. So the God Did It stories zimefika hapo. I'm not saying I won't do another God Did It story, but so far hapo tumefika. If you have a God Did It story and you'd like to share, please let me know and I will gladly reach out to you. But one of the things I want us to do and talk about when I get back to normal programming is that for us to talk about forgiveness. That's going to be an interesting topic. I think it's something we need to learn and talk about. So I look forward to that, honestly. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you. Take care of yourself. Bye.